Hey, so another one from Rob Mattson.
Yeah.
In Little White Lie, you sing that a lie held in can turn destructive. As you were writing the song, were you thinking of a certain level of lie? Does keeping a wow, bad haircut lie cause you issues? Or is it just when you get to the I cheated on my spouse level?
Ooh. My experience and what that song is singing about is this weird vortex, this weird spiral of feeling more and more isolated by the things that separate me, the things that I can't speak. The having to remember exactly where I put something that I'm hiding makes me aware of where it is all the time. And if I'm trying to hide something from myself, that's the one thing I can never forget. And so the slimed feeling that I had, it felt like it just sort of like one of these evil science fiction movies where the creepy little pestilence bores into your bones and lays eggs. And I think for me the politeness of not necessarily speaking every observation, that's very different from the integrity and my awareness that if I let that in at any level, and for me it can be a tiny thing, it does feel like it kind of gains ground on me. It sort of owns me in a little way. And there's just like stupid little things that happen where somebody will say, hey, are you still doing the veggie oil in the excursion kind of thing? And I'll say, yeah, it works great and blah blah blah, when really no, it was not a great conversion, and we use the veggie oil, but only with the when you buy the biodiesel that's already refined from Asheville, which is not a problem in Asheville. But I'm thinking to myself, I shouldn't have to explain all this, because it may be that they're just saying, hi, how you doing, and here's something that we have in common. And so I let myself kind of gloss over the fact that, well, that's not really true. And it's wonderful living with Nance, who does not. She just doesn't. Like sitting around telling a story, I will sometimes, sort of streamline the story in a way that leaves out the ridiculous details that to me are a distraction from the point of the story. And she'll always stop and say, well, no, it actually didn't, it wasn't Suzanne, it was actually Jennifer that said that. And I'll say, okay, you're right. So what I notice is the little things that I say that feel like I'm trying to sort of show a better side or kind of hold my pride up, those are the ones that really get me. Those are the ones that sneak into my soul and claim some territory. And the ones that are of no benefit to me, they're just kind of a politeness to someone. Those don't feel like they smear me with that kind of, once I say a little thing, then it's like the next time I feel like it's sort of less, it's like that levee wears away. Oh, that's a great way to say it. Ooh.
Song.
Yeah. So, Yeah, I guess it's wild. It's like eating healthier and healthier. If you're like if you get off sugar, then you start to notice that, well, gee, maybe you have a gluten intolerance, you know. But when you're all covered up with all the other junk, you'd never notice because your body's like bailing out the boat with the leak in it so hard that you don't notice that, you know, there's another little leak over there. It's just but anyway, as you get a more refined sense of how good your heart can feel, then smaller things become noticeable, and the smaller increments of either health, in the case of the analogy, or sort of the feeling like you're sort of noble and worthy and can carry yourself with dignity, that sort of gets eaten away at by the tiny little transgressions. That song for me was really me learning those lessons and saying, you know, I used to think it was the kind of thing that had kind of a statute of limitations. It was the kind of thing that, you know, you could just forget. You said such and such to somebody. But I came to understand that, no, it's actually like, I don't know if this is the case actually, but it's sort of like something that just stays in your body, like mercury or something, I don't know what, but there is a process of forgiveness to chelate that out of the system, and that's a beautiful spiritual thing, and without it just gains ground on you, and it's fascinating stuff. I think the coolest part of it is that the more we get acclimated to feeling really good in our own heart, the more the easier it is to. I think we could have taken that right turn. So, no rental car return, it says up here. Good. All right. So that's all. Thanks.